Sadhguru and welcome. Today we're going to be working with the Heal Your Back Now Kriya. This is a Kriya that is really wonderful for anybody who has any back issues. And I have found it especially helpful for really just anybody who is complaining of any difficulties with their back, has any spinal discomforts. It's a very, very gentle Kriya, and when you use it on a daily basis, it has really subtle effects that really support a healthy back. So I highly recommend this as your daily care. And I think it's a great Kriya also, especially if you're sitting a lot, because it has a really nice, nice movements for it. So let's just go ahead and get started as we sit nice and tall into the sit bones to lengthen the spine, open the heart, and relax the shoulders. Focusing on the breath and the flow of the breath. Following the breath with Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. And rubbing palms as you center into the heart. Just resting in that awareness. Inhale deep. Suspending the breath as you draw your awareness inward. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. And inhale to begin Adi Mantra, tuning in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. And exhale as you rest hands down, just sitting in the awareness of that experience. Okay, so the first movement is a Sufi grind. So your hands are on the knees and you're moving from the navel, really moving from the lower body, really allowing that navel to almost like draw a circle as you're just allowing the breath to regulate. And we're going to start towards the right in a clockwise direction, sorry. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed, that your chin is at a right angle to the body. Resting your awareness on the feeling of the pelvis as it rolls along the floor. Imagining your navel as a pen, drawing these circles so that the action is really coming from the lower body. And it's called a Sufi grind, so you can really feel that grinding in the midsection, giving a nice massage to the inner organs. Opening up the lower back. Really looking for a nice, fluid, open range of motion. Remembering that moving from the limits of your own body within those limits. Let's take it the other direction. So always working within the limits of your own body in a pain-free range of motion. And inhaling deep at center as you lengthen the spine. Suspending the breath. And exhale as you rest there, just noticing how the body receives that experience. Good. We're going to move into camel ride, and camel ride is just a really great way to work with all of the 26 vertebrae of the spine, really opening up the flexibility of the spine. So it's a great thing to do every day, just as a maintenance. And what you want to do is you want to grab the shins and inhale forward and exhale back. So as you inhale forward, your chest is rising, you're pulling back with the arms, you're pressing the navel forward. The chin stays at a right angle to the body, head faces forward, the entire movement. So you're inhaling forward, exhaling back. I like to think of it as imagining that you're riding a horse, because I've never ridden a camel. So flowing with the breath, inhaling set, exhaling down. Again, feeling the pelvis rocking forward and back, the action again in the lower body as opposed to the upper body. Really rooted. Finding your own rhythm. And really looking for that quality of ease and fluid motion, pain-free. The breaths are full and deep, even though they're short and powerful. And as you feel more open and more fluid, maybe increasing the pace of the movement if it feels right for you, yet keeping the quality of the movement so that you're really stretching into it, stretching into the heart, stretching into the upper back. Really becoming aware of the navel pressing forward and back. So the navel really activating the movement, the entire body just simply following that. And inhale, center. Suspend the breath as you lengthen the spine, containing the breath, keeping that chin at a right angle. Exhale, relax, and just rest in Gyan Mudra as you allow the body to integrate that experience. Good, and shake it out. We're going to move into our life nerve stretch by keeping the left leg straight out. We're going to bend the right knee, and we're going to bring the leg along that left leg. So again, if it doesn't work for you to bring it all the way to the groin, you can just find a place to bring the leg where it feels right, and then support that knee if you need to with a blanket or a pillow. Make sure that you're sitting into the sit bones and that that left leg is straight out in front of you. You're going to inhale deep center and exhale as you lengthen forward, keeping the chin at a right angle, extending and keeping the heart open rather than collapsing down, leading with the heart. And even if you can't reach your toes, just bring your hands wherever they are to maximize the stretch. And then just stay here, breathing long and deep as you focus inward with the brow point. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Just inviting the body to open naturally, nowhere to go, no place to be but where you are. And allowing the breath to open up new possibilities for you. As you settle into the pose, seeing if there's any place where you can just release the holding patterns and tensions of the posture, still keeping the active nature of the pose with the right effort, sitting into the sit bones, pressing through the heel with the leg actively engaged. Nice, long, deep breathing. And inhale deep. Suspend the breath, see if you can stretch a little bit deeper. Exhale as you gently walk the hands back. Eyes are still closed, supporting that right bent knee as you extend them forward. And just noticing for a moment how the body receives that stretch. Good, we're going to do the other side now. So this time, the right leg is going to stay straight out in front. And then this time, you're going to bend the left knee so that the heel comes as close to the groin as comfortably in your body. Right leg is straight out in front, leg is active. We inhale center, exhale as you lengthen forward, extending, keep the chin at a right angle to the body. Relax the shoulders and breathe long and deep here. Again, really experiencing that sense of lengthening rather than collapsing into the posture. That way your heart stays open and you're really lengthening from the hips to the top of the head as opposed to collapsing and then bending in your lower back, which will aggravate your lower back. And you'll notice that in order to do that effectively, it really supports you to sit into the sit bones to lengthen. And just opening to the new possibilities by releasing any unnecessary tension and holding patterns, and just inviting the body to open. Taking a nice deep inhale as you stretch deeper, and exhaling as you walk the hands back, staying within, supporting that bent knee as you extend both legs forward, and just noticing how the body receives that experience. Good, we're going to take a short integrative break in corpse pose. So coming onto your back, if you need to, you can hug the knees to release any tension and tightness in your lower back, and then just bring them back down, extending them, legs separated from each other, arms slightly separated from the body, palms facing up. If you feel strain or pain in the lower back, you can bend the knees or place a blanket or a pillow underneath the knees and supporting yourself to make this a total surrender as you simply rest here for a moment, allowing the body to integrate. Now inhale deep and exhale. We're going to move into yogic crunches. So you're going to bend your knees. Your feet are planted into the floor about hip width apart. You're interlacing fingers behind the neck. If you have long hair, just make sure that you have your hands right against the neck as opposed to behind the hair. Your elbows are going to be open and you're very much isolating the navel muscles here. So the only thing we're going to do is we're going to lift up as we're pressing down through the navel in a count of 6 and then coming down in a count of 6. So you're not trying to raise up all the way. You're really creating this crunchy experience so that you're really engaging the navel and then completely relaxing as you come back down. So you're going to just take it nice and slow, and we're going to do this for 2 minutes. So go ahead and begin. Inhale up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Continue on your own pace, making sure that you're really engaging that navel, that you're pressing that navel down to the floor, pressing the lower back as you come down, relaxing and easing that all. Keep going. Make sure that those elbows stay open and that your body is lifting because you're pressing down through your navel and lower back. The shoulders are relaxed, the arms are relaxed rather than pulling the head up. Reminding you to come to a completeness in each breath so that you can really start from a fresh start. Releasing the shoulders and head on the mat at the end of it. And take your next inhale as you crunch up. Suspend the breath. Exhale and bring it down. If you need to stretch that lower back, rock side to side. And once again, coming into corpse pose to just allow yourself to integrate that experience. And let's hug knees to the chest, chin into the chest, wrapping arms around to rock up and down on the spine as we continue. Coming all the way forward on your next breath to come into cat and cow pose. This is another one of those really fabulous flexibility of the spine movements. So your knees are right under the hips, your hands are right under the shoulders, and you are moving. Your toes can be either together or the legs straight behind. So you have two movements. This is cow. You're pressing the navel down and opening the head so that you're lengthening up through the crown of the head as opposed to collapsing back. And then you exhale into cat pose, stretching into the upper back. Inhaling and exhaling. So keep going. Elbows stay straight through the entire movement. The body stays right where it is. The only thing that's moving is the navel pressing up and down with the head moving in the opposite direction. Again, look for a nice fluid movement. Relax the shoulders. Make sure that the chin is coming all the way in to stretch into that upper back. And inhale as you press the navel down, suspend the breath, contain the posture. Exhale as you stretch it back, resting the forehead on the mat. You can also bring the hands under the forehead if you need to. Just staying here for a moment as you allow the body to integrate. And now take your next breath to press down as you slowly come up. Extending the legs out once again. We're going to do a little spinal twist here. So we're going to keep our right leg stretched out. We're going to grab our left leg and we're going to just step that left foot over the right knee, if that works in your body. If not, you might need to adjust it in any which way, and that's okay. Even if you leave it here, it's a good place to put it. So sitting nice and tall, this right leg stays nice and active. We're going to bring the left hand back behind you, and you're going to grab that right and just turn over the left shoulder with the eyes closed, sitting into the sit bones, heart open, chin at a right angle to the body, closing the eyes, breathing long and deep here as you simply allow yourself to rest in that experience. And inhale deep. And exhale as you slowly support that bent knee coming out of the posture. Stretch it out there. Just taking a moment to notice how the body receives the stretch. Good, and now we're going to do the other side. So this time the left leg stays straight out. And now the right side comes over the left knee. And right hand is behind. So it's the same arm as the bent knee. And then we're going to inhale as we hug, exhale as we rotate. Keep those eyes closed, focused inward. Really focusing on the breath and the flow of the breath, sitting into the sit bones to keep that spine lengthened, the heart open. Find your maximum stretch and then just settle into it and allow new possibilities to emerge rather than pushing yourself into something else. This is about setting the right effort and then allowing the body to organically find its new possibility. Inhale deep. Exhale as you slowly unwind, slowly take that leg out and shake it out. And coming into easy pose once again. We're going to open up the shoulders working in the higher centers of the body now. And this is like a seesaw movement, although it looks more like a jet propeller. But the idea is that the left palm is out away from you, the right palm is in, and you're interlacing fingers so that the palms are facing, it would be facing towards you and away from you. Shoulders are relaxed. We're going to coordinate a movement with the breath. So on the inhale, you're going to lift the left elbow up. On the exhale, you're going to bring the right elbow up. The key to this is to keep, so you're pulling on the hands so that you keep the hands locked at the heart center and then moving up and down. Yeah, you don't have to be extreme if you're not able to move it big. It's easy. Many people do this. However, it's really locked here. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale up, exhale down. So inhale left, exhale right. Even if you're making a small movement, that's okay. Just keep the movement going. Keep going. When you first start this movement, you might find that your chin keeps wanting to go up, that you keep bringing your shoulders really tight. I invite you to bring that chin in, tuck it in so that it's right angle to the body, and really be willing to relax the shoulders. The shoulders will open on their own by bringing the quality of the movement to this. And if you have a tendency to hold a lot of tension in your shoulders and neck area, you might notice that it will happen with this. And what I want you to do is to bring your awareness to the sit bones so that you're sitting into the sit bones, lengthening the spine, and really relax those shoulders. Give it time. It will work out all the kinks, I promise. Move through it. You're almost there. Doing great. And inhale deep. At center, suspend as you pull powerfully, pull to really consolidate the energies at the heart center here. Exhale as you relax and just rest in that experience. Just noticing what arises within you. Good. So we're going to get the kinks out. And we're going to do this by doing shoulder shrugs. So we're going to just simply keep the chin at a right angle, inhale up and exhale down. And keep going. Really allow yourself to shrug those shoulders, shake it out. Isolate the shoulders. You don't have to raise them up a lot if that's just not going to work in your body today. Just allow yourself to intend the motion and let the body make its way through that. Shake out all the tension stored in your body, in the neck and shoulders. Use this for your maximum benefit. And inhale up. Suspend as you press the shoulders up to the earlobes. Keep that chin at a right angle to the body. It's easy to want to lift here. Tight, tight, tight. Exhale, relax as you just rest here, noticing what happens after the tension and the relaxation. Just opening to that inner awareness, allowing the body to integrate. And we have 2 short movements left. So we're going to do shoulder rolls now. And all we're going to do is we're going to take those shoulders, make those nice big circles so that the chin is staying at a right angle to the body, shoulders relaxed. Keep going. If you hear crunchies, that's just energy blocks that are crystallized. So just allow yourself to find a nice, smooth, effortless movement and allow your body to receive the benefits of this. And roll it the other way. You might notice that one direction is more open, feels easier. And once again, inhale up and exhale and rest. And just take a moment here. And we're going to end by working with the neck. So we're going to do neck rolls to the left. I like to think of it as drawing a circle with the chin so that you're supporting the neck rather than letting it collapse. You're lengthening up and rolling. So your neck muscles can still support remember that the head is the heaviest thing in your body. So rather than collapsing back and affecting your neck, you want to support the rotation so that it can really stretch and move without hurting you. Inhaling soft, exhaling numb, staying locked in the awareness of the breath. We're going to take it the other direction. Noticing the nuances of that experience. And inhale, suspend the breath, lengthening the spine, chin at a right angle. And exhale as you rest here in the awareness of all of that. Beautiful. We're going to come into integration. So inviting you to come onto your backs for a nice deep relaxation as you allow yourselves to come into corpse pose, really making corpse pose as comfortable as you possibly can so that you can really allow the body to receive everything you've given it today. Just bringing yourself onto your back, supporting your knees as you need to, supporting your lower back, palms facing up. Just inviting you to close your eyes. If you have an eye pillow, you can always use an eye pillow to just really allow yourself to completely relax on the floor, surrendering the weight of the entire body on the mat. Noticing and bringing your awareness to the toes, feet, and ankles as you relax them. Releasing any and all unnecessary tension and holding patterns from the shins into the knees, hamstrings, and thighs. Allowing the entire leg structure to relax, let go, and surrender to the breath. Inviting your awareness to the pelvis and hip area. Really inviting a total ease and relaxation into the pelvis and hips. Releasing the torso, feeling the body and the weight of the body coming deeper into the floor as you allow the back to relax, the lungs to relax, the heart and inner organs to relax and let go. Moving your awareness to the shoulders, releasing, relaxing any and all tension from the shoulders. The arms, the hands, the fingers, relax. Releasing tension and holding patterns from the neck into the cranial structure, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the lips, the jaw. Every part of you releasing, relaxing, and completely letting go, surrendering to the breath and the flow of the breath through Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. And go ahead and take a nice deep inhale, suspending the breath as you gently bring your awareness back to the body on the mat. And exhale. Eyes are closed as you wiggle fingers and toes, rotating your hands in one direction, wrists and ankles in the other direction. Taking a nice deep inhale as you stretch arms over the head. Stretch, reach, move, big exhale. Eyes are still closed. We prepare the eyes by rubbing palms and feet, soles of the feet up in the air. Bringing lots of hidden feeling extremities, awakening the nervous system. Bringing feet to the earth as you bring palms over the eyes, palming the eyes. Open the eyes inside of the palms and focus at the point where the two palms meet, with the two palms still together, slowly releasing palms to allow the light to enter gently. Eyes to adjust. Extending arms to the side, we extend the legs for a cat stretch as we bring the right knee into the chest, over to the left to breathe, long and deep stretch it there. And then reversing on your next breath, left knee and over to the right. Breathe long and deep. Hugging both knees to the chest, stretch it out there, no rush. Rock side to side. And finally, bring the chin in to rock up and down on the spine. Coming all the way forward on your next breath to end and send the energies of this practice out for all who need it. You sit nice and tall. Once again, centering within, noticing the nuances, the experience, bringing gratitude to the breath, the body, to you, making space for yourself. Because as you do that, so do you serve others. We rub palms as we center back into the heart, pressing palms into each other, thumbs into the sternum. Let's take a centering breath. Inhale. And exhale. And we end with the sunshine song. Inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Satnam, Satnam. May you have a beautiful rest of your day.